What is up, everybody? It's your boy, I am King J, here in the building with this MLB The Show 20 franchise mode. Now, there won't be any gameplay in this episode, so if you want gameplay, make sure you check out the next episode. This episode will be strictly the setup and creation of our franchise mode that we'll be doing here on the channel. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do start new, use current rosters. And we're going to use a team. I don't want to use a good team. I want to use a bad team. So we'll use, I prefer to be fast. Like if we're bad at everything else, I just want to be fast. So maybe Seattle wouldn't be a terrible place to go. The Marlins would be interesting. And if you're expecting this to be a series where I'm actually good, don't. Chances are I'll be very bad. So, I'm not very good at this game. So, if y'all are expecting that high level gameplay, this might not be the place for you. If you're just here to have some fun like I am, awesome. You're more than welcome, man. So, let's see. I don't know. Toronto looks interesting. I know they got Vlad Guerrero Jr., which would be our franchise centerpiece, which could be really intriguing. Yeah, let's go ahead and go. Let's go Toronto. So we'll go Toronto. All of that looks good. We want the. So the only thing we're gonna auto is scouting. We're gonna actually do everything else. Okay, we're gonna start in the regular season. Now let's go take a look at our roster. Alright, here we are with the roster. So, starting pitching, the rotation is going to be looking a little bit like this. We'll probably end up changing it up just a bit, as I'm going to call up probably Alex Manoah and Nate Pearson. It's two minor league pitchers I really like. So we might end up pulling them up to play over some of these veterans that are aging, like Tanner Roark and Matt Showmaker and Chase Anderson. We might even look to pair these three and get a decent pitcher in return. We'll see. Hyunjin Ryu, very good pitcher, even though he's getting older. We'll have him around for a while, I think. Probably 2, maybe 3 seasons. Ryan Baruki is a pitcher that's developing, and I think he's going to be our next stud. So yeah, we'll look into it though. We definitely got some promise in this pitching rotation. I'll just go down the list for those that do want to see the lower named guys. Alright, and then relief pitchers, we have a couple decent ones, but they need some real work in our relief pitching category. Closing pitchers, we have Ken Giles. Great closing pitcher. I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon. Catchers, 2 young catchers, both pretty promising. I would give the edge to Danny Jansen, as he is a little bit better of a hitter than Reese McGuire. But we do have Gabriel Moreno, who they drafted last year, I believe, in the Double-A, developing. So in maybe a year, maybe 2, he should be ready to come up and be our new starting catcher. First base, we have Travis Shaw and Rowdy Tellez. I can tell you now, Rowdy Tellez will be our starter. Travis Shaw will be a rotational guy for us. I believe he's one of those guys that play a bunch of positions. Or yeah, he's a catcher as well, so I can always move him to catcher if I need to. Or, I'm sorry, potentially he's a secondary, second and third baseman. That's right, okay. So yeah, he plays pretty much anywhere in the infield, besides shortstop. So we'll see. He might end up having to play for us. We'll check it out. Kevin Biggio, 100% starting, young, talented guy as well. There's a lot of young talent on this team, so none of them are real proven just yet. Backing him up is Joe Panic. I'm happy with that. I like having these older guys that are on the bench to serve a rotation in case we have injuries pile up or anything like that. And then obviously our stud, our guy, Vlad Guerrero at third base, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Big pickup for the Blue Jays 2 years ago, 3 years ago. What's it? How long has he been in the league? I don't remember exactly. 2 years ago, yeah. So this, or last year actually. This is his second year in the majors. He was in the minors, but they drafted him like 3 years ago. This is his first year in the minors though. I'm excited to see what he brings to this team. I think he's gonna be our go-to in a big way. Gurriel Jr. really solid shortstop. The backup I love. Bo Bichette, I love Bo Bichette. I think it's because his name almost is like Boba Fett, but no, Bo Bichette, I believe that's how you pronounce his name. I could be entirely wrong in that pronunciation. I had just never heard it pronounced any different. But I really like this guy. He's a great leadoff hitter, has some speed to him. So the only thing that we're really looking at is the fact that we have a much better power hitter in Gurriel. What other positions can Gurriel play? Yeah, Gurriel is a guy that can play all over the field. So we're going to try and slide both of them into our lineup, hopefully. Then we have old Teoscar Hernandez, our left fielder. Good power hitter. I like having him on this team. He's not a super overpowered power hitter. He's just good enough that he'll hit a few home runs, but he'll just hit some good line drives, and that's what we need. We need a good line drive hitter. So, and he's got some good speed to him. Billy McKinney backing him up. Billy McKinney could earn a spot in the rotation if he plays his cards right down the stretch. We'll see. Middle linebacker Derek Fisher, he's okay. At the end of the day, Gurriel is probably going to move to one of these outside fielder spots. And then the other person will move to the middle. Probably going to end up moving Teoscar Hernandez to the middle linebacker, center fielder. I'm seeing MLB and went to Madden. Yeah, so we'll probably end up moving Teoscar to center field more than likely, just because of his speed. And well, actually, you know what? Let's do that right now. That way we can have our lineup looking spiffy in this episode. So center fielder, secondary position is outfield, obviously. Preferred number 37. Alright, cool. Oh no, I don't want to lose my shade to finish. Okay. Alright, and then we'll go to Gurriel, and we're going to play him at left field. And I believe his rating goes up at left field. Yeah, he goes up to an 86, which is amazing. Again, he's a decent slugger. Not too big of a slugger, but he's a decent slugger. So, against right-handed pitchers, or left-handed pitchers, yeah, versus left-handed pitchers. So, he should have a very good season at that left field spot, I think. Hernandez lost a little bit. He lost 6 overalls going to center, but I think he'll be okay. I think he'll adjust pretty well there. If not, we'll look to find a different option. Maybe, you know what? You know what, y'all? We're going to start out with a trade. I want to see what we can get for, because we've seen our roster. Ryan Grichuk, who was a guy that I don't have to have on the team. He doesn't bring anything overly great. Like, he's good, but if I lose him, it's not gonna hurt. We're gonna move him, and we're gonna move. Looking y'all. We're gonna move one of these older pitchers on the Tanner Rourke. We'll move two of them actually. We're gonna pull two up, and Matt Schomacher maybe, and then we're gonna try and get us a legit center fielder. Doesn't have to be a great one, just a decent potential guy. Jason Dominguez. I don't see any way we get Jason Dominguez on this, unless maybe if we give up. I would give up a talent. Oh, budgetary constraints. Okay, hold on. Starting pitcher. Let's take Tanner Rourke off, put Schumacher on. We could get Dominguez for this. Gabriel Molino. I don't want to give up Gabriel, though. Hold on. I'll give up another A. Like, I'll give up Miguel Jurado. I think that might be the move. Let's see what Dominguez is working with. We can pull Dominguez up now. He's got 94 speed, which is amazing. He's not the most polished hitter yet, but, I mean, we can develop that in the majors. Good fielding, good reaction, decent arm accuracy. I'll take Jason Dominguez. Budgetary constraint still? Oh, it's the Yankees. They don't have no money. I forgot. Dang. Okay. We're gonna come back to that one. We might be able to make something work though. Lewis Robert. He's another one with good speed. He doesn't quite have the fielding now, but he is in the majors already. We'll come back to Lewis. Oscar Mercado. I don't know if there's any way they'd give me Oscar. Ooh, we're still close. We might be able to get Oscar here. Oh no, we got budgetary constraints. Dang. Victor Reyes, no. Let's see. Did they have budgetary constraints on Lewis Robert? They're definitely interested in making this deal. It's close. I like Lewis, man, but I'd rather get him if I could. Let's see about taking off. You got one more value. That's fine. I'll give him more value. I just got to make it a smaller contract. We'll give them one of these pitchers that'll honestly never play for us. Get Leon. Alright, cool. That's going to make this deal work. We're going to get Oscar Mercado. Really speedy guy. He's a bit more polished of a hitter, so he is a more polished center fielder. He's a guy that the Indians really like. I don't think they particularly move on from him, but in this case, they're getting back Randall Grichuk, who's still a pretty good right fielder. Miguel Jurado, who's a great development talent. I'm really excited for him. And then Andy Leon, who could be a good pitcher if he develops anymore. I mean, we've seen pitchers go and develop crazy in a year, so we'll see. And we're getting them. They also have a lot of depth at center field, so I could actually see them moving on from him. But I do think Oscar Mercado has a lot of upside, so we're going to make this deal as our one and only trade of this video. We might make more down the line, but more than anything, we're going to be trying to play with the scouting, not the scouting, we're going to try and play around with the, I'm blanking on words, wow, I cannot believe I just blanked on this like that. We're going to try and play around with the trade block. There we go. He still doesn't go back up to his... What if... Alright, let's put him back where he was at left field. And let's put Gurriel over to right field. I think he could play either fielder, so it doesn't really matter which one I put him at. I think should still be up there in rating. Yeah, I mean, he loses 3, but I'll take him at an 83 over a 73 for Hernandez, who deserved more. What's this? Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to turn these off somewhere. Anyway, so that's our roster. I hope y'all are excited. I am. We'll actually go set our pitching. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put some guys that are on our 40 man or that are on our MLB team probably get sent down because we got guys that I want to pull up to the starting pitchers. Okay. So they aren't on the 40 man yet. Okay, so we're gonna send a couple of people that are on our 40 man off of it. To be honest, Thomas Hetch can remove from 40 man roster. Okay, and we will remove him actually. Remove from 40 man roster. Okay, and we are gonna pull up. Yeah, we're gonna pull up Alec Momoa and Nate Pearson. Or, I'm sorry, I gotta move him to the 40 man. Okay. Add to the 40 man, okay. Move to the MLB, okay. And we're gonna go ahead and pull the trigger. We're gonna pull these two young guys up. They might be a little rough around the edges, but I think we should start trying to develop them in the majors. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, and if so, then I'll admit that, and we'll admit it was a failed attempt at glory. But I think that we have a real upsided pitcher rotation with those two youngsters in it. Just because, honestly, these older guys, as good as they've been, I think it's time to start looking elsewhere, unfortunately. But I like this team. They're young, they're hungry, they have a lot of upside, and and we're actually going to keep these guys around. Sorry, I got a little idea. We're going to keep these three. We're going to keep Tanner Rourke, Schumacher, and Anderson around. Not only as potential trade bait down the line, but also we're keeping them around for the fact that they can be used as relief pitchers. I mean, they aren't particularly relief pitchers, but they can be used as it. We do have 28 active MLB people, so we're going to have to go to our MLB roster and probably move a couple people out of it. Wait, where's the MLB roster? There we go. Okay. We're gonna move him to AAA, and then we're gonna move him to AAA. All right, and that'll be good. We'll have that. That'll work. So we are where we need to be. I'm excited. Again, hope you guys are as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Till next time, I am King J, and I am signing off.